Your brain is screaming for oxygen, your heart is racing, and your lungs are burning. You're just 30 seconds away from losing consciousness. What's happening to your body when you hold your breath? You're just 30 seconds away from losing consciousness. What's happening to your body when you hold your breath? Your brain is screaming for oxygen, your heart is racing, and your lungs are burning. The effects of breath holding are complex and multifaceted. As you hold your breath, your body starts to undergo a series of physiological changes. Your heart rate increases, your blood pressure rises, and your brain starts to receive less oxygen. But what happens when you push your body to the limit? Let's dive into the world of breath holding and explore the surprising effects on your body. You'll learn how your brain, heart, and lungs react to the lack of oxygen. You'll discover the secrets of meditation and relaxation techniques that use breath holding to calm the mind and body. And you'll find out what happens when you push your body to the limit. So, let's start with the basics. What happens when you hold your breath? The brain is the first to respond to the lack of oxygen. As you hold your breath, your brain starts to receive less oxygen, and it begins to feel the effects. The first sign of oxygen deprivation is a feeling of lightheadedness or dizziness. This is because your brain is not getting enough oxygen to function properly. As the seconds tick by, your brain starts to slow down, and you may feel disoriented or confused. But the brain is a resilient organ, and it has a number of ways to adapt to the lack of oxygen. One of the most interesting effects of breath holding on the brain is the release of certain neurotransmitters. These chemicals help to calm the brain and body, and they can even induce a state of relaxation. So, what happens when you hold your breath for an extended period? Does your brain start to shut down, or does it find a way to adapt? Let's explore the fascinating world of brain function during breath holding. The heart is another organ that's affected by breath holding. As you hold your breath, your heart rate increases, and your blood pressure rises. This is because your body is trying to compensate for the lack of oxygen by increasing blood flow to the brain and other vital organs. But what happens when your heart is working overtime? Does it start to get tired, or does it find a way to adapt? The answer is fascinating. As you hold your breath, your heart starts to use a different type of fuel to keep functioning. Instead of using oxygen, it starts to use a type of sugar called lactate. This allows your heart to keep beating even when there's no oxygen available. But what are the long-term effects of this on your heart? Let's explore the surprising effects of breath holding on your cardiovascular system. The lungs are the most obvious organ affected by breath holding. As you hold your breath, your lungs start to feel the effects of the lack of oxygen. The first sign of oxygen deprivation is a feeling of burning or tightness in the chest. This is because your lungs are not getting enough oxygen to function properly. But what happens when you finally exhale? Does your body start to return to normal, or are there lingering effects? The answer is surprising. As you exhale, your lungs start to expand, and your body starts to absorb oxygen again. But the effects of breath holding can last for several minutes after you've started breathing again. Your lungs may feel tight or constricted, and you may experience a feeling of lightheadedness or dizziness. So, what are the long-term effects of breath holding on your lungs? Let's explore the fascinating world of respiratory function during breath holding. Breath holding is often used in meditation and relaxation techniques to calm the mind and body. As you hold your breath, your body starts to relax, and your mind starts to quiet. The lack of oxygen has a profound effect on the brain, inducing a state of relaxation and calmness. But what happens when you combine breath holding with other relaxation techniques? Does it enhance the effects, or does it have a negative impact? The answer is fascinating. As you combine breath holding with other relaxation techniques, such as progressive muscle relaxation or visualization, you can experience a deep state of relaxation and calmness. Your body starts to let go of tension, and your mind starts to quiet. You may even experience a feeling of euphoria or a sense of connection to your body. So, what are the benefits of using breath holding in meditation and relaxation? Let's explore the surprising effects of breath-holding on your mental and emotional state. While breath-holding can be beneficial in certain contexts, it can also be dangerous if not done properly. As you hold your breath, your body is not getting enough oxygen, and this can lead to serious health problems. The most significant risk is shallow water blackout, which can occur when you hold your breath underwater and lose consciousness. But what are the other risks associated with breath-holding? Does it increase your heart rate, or does it have a negative impact on your lungs? The answer is surprising. As you hold your breath, your body is under a significant amount of stress, and this can have a negative impact on your overall health. You may experience a range of symptoms, from lightheadedness and dizziness to heart palpitations and shortness of breath. So, what are the dangers of breath-holding, and how can you avoid them? Let's explore the risks and benefits of breath-holding. While breath-holding can be dangerous if not done properly, it can also have a range of benefits. As you hold your breath, your body starts to adapt to the lack of oxygen, and this can lead to a range of positive effects. You may experience an increase in endurance, a boost to your immune system, and even an improvement in your mental clarity. But what are the most significant benefits of breath-holding, and how can you experience them? The answer is fascinating. As you practice breath-holding regularly, you can start to notice a range of positive effects on your body and mind. You may feel more energized, more focused, and more relaxed. You may even experience a sense of connection to your body and a greater awareness of your surroundings. So, what are the benefits of breath-holding, and how can you incorporate it into your daily routine? Let's explore the surprising effects of breath-holding on your overall health and wellness. The science of breath-holding is complex and multifaceted. As you hold your breath, your body starts to undergo a range of physiological changes. Your heart rate increases, your blood pressure rises, and your brain starts to receive less oxygen. But what are the underlying mechanisms that drive these changes? The answer is fascinating. As you hold your breath, your body starts to release a range of hormones and neurotransmitters that help to regulate your physiological response. You may experience an increase in adrenaline, a decrease in cortisol, and even a release of endorphins. So, what are the key physiological mechanisms that drive the effects of breath-holding? Let's explore the fascinating world of respiratory physiology and discover the secrets of breath-holding. In conclusion, breath-holding is a complex and multifaceted phenomenon that can have a range of effects on your body and mind. As you hold your breath, your body starts to adapt to the lack of oxygen, and this can lead to a range of positive and negative effects. You may experience an increase in endurance, a boost to your immune system, and even an improvement in your mental clarity. But you may also experience a range of risks, from shallow water blackout to heart palpitations and shortness of breath. So, what are the key takeaways from this exploration of breath-holding? How can you incorporate breath-holding into your daily routine, and what are the benefits and risks of this practice? Let's summarize the key points and provide some final thoughts on the fascinating world of breath-holding. Thanks for watching. If you want to learn more about the science of breath-holding and how to incorporate it into your daily routine, be sure to subscribe to our channel and check out our next video on the benefits of meditation and relaxation techniques.